everybody. We're continuing to have fun with our sweets, and now we're going to talk about, we had kitchen favorites in chocolate, our gourmet favorites, and now we're going to do our kitchen favorites for the tools in the kitchen. And I would love, again, to take your testimonials if you can do it. This first item is not going to make it through the entire airing. I know it's going to sell out because it's so cool. It's called the Kitchen Master 4-in-1 Slicer, Shredder, and Grater. It does so many different things, but we are giving them away today. If you look at the price right there, it was $29.95. We dropped it down to $19 plus free shipping. This is a $20 bill, one of the most amazing tools you'll ever use. It does your consistent slicing, your grating, your shredding. It's a great julienne machine. It works on fruits and veggies and cheeses. It's great for salads, for platters, for subs, sandwiches, for stir fry, whatever it is. John Florell is here. John, we're gonna start the clock. I have 698.
Holy cow.
Watch how fast they go.
I know, right?
They're gonna go quick.
Well, here's the thing. Everybody's got a knife in the kitchen, and knives have their place in the kitchen. But when you get close to your fingers, and I mean, we've all used one of these things before,
Knucklebuster.
Right? Yeah, the old four-sided tin can.
Yeah.
You know, one slip on that.
Yeah,
here, watch this, because this is one of the best features about this little mandolin. It comes with a safety holder. Now, this looks like a cowboy hat, all right? Don't put it on your head, because there's 5 prongs inside.
All right.
Those 5 prongs hold on to the food. You hold on to the holder. When you take your fruit or vegetable, meat or cheese, push it up on those prongs, the button on top pops up. Now, as you're slicing on the machine, through your vegetable, fruit, meat, or cheese, it gives you uniform slices, and they all end up in this little bowl, okay? It fits right on top of the bowl. This is what makes it so cool. Now, when you get close to your fingers, you don't have to worry about it. You've got that button on top. Push down on that button. That feeds the vegetable, fruit, meat, or cheese down to the end. That way you don't waste anything. But Guy, I want you to see this. Look at that. It takes it right to the end, but with no waste and no fingers. Look at those slices. They all come out exactly the same. So for pan fries, home fries, raw fries, cottage fries, American fries, whatever you want to call them, they'll fry up evenly if they're sliced evenly. And you know, here's the thing. We've all got, like I said, we've all got knives in the kitchen. And you know, when you start slicing with a knife, you might get 1 or 2 slices thick, and then you are thin, and then you start to cry. And then you ever notice how the more you cry, the thicker the slices end up when you're slicing onions with a knife? Look at this. It all goes right down into the tray, and I want you to see it goes right down to the root end, so there's never any waste. But look at the slices. Perfect. Perfect. For sauteed peppers and onions, steak and onion, liver and onion, potatoes and onion. I'll tell you, you know what? Just for sliced onion or for chopped onion, you're gonna love this machine. Now here's the difference, all right? And here's the cool thing about this. It's all in one, all right? So what happens with this blade, it's razor sharp stainless steel blade, okay? That's why we give you the safety holder. Using this machine without this is like driving a car without brakes.
Exactly.
All right? Always use a safety holder.
Yep.
And I want you to see this. You can use it on the bowl that it comes with, or you can use it on your countertop or tabletop. So if you've got a lot of slicing to do, maybe you want to dehydrate apples, bananas, kiwi fruit, orange, lemon, lime, or tangerine.
Look at what
I want you to
did.
see that. Perfect for baking apple pies, for apple cobbler. I mean, they're all the same thickness. So they'll all bake up, or you know. All
right, I'm going to adjust myself. So we had 700. Okay. Now I have 650. So going really quickly.
Here's what's really cool about this guy. Like I said, it's all in one. I'm going to pull this out right here. I'm going to flip it over and watch this. Now you see it's got like, I think there's like 12 or 14 teeth on there. You see how that works? Now, instead of slicing that onion, watch this. Now you're going to mince your onion. For tuna fish or chicken salad, homemade meatloaf, for taco night, for chili, you get a perfectly minced onion done in seconds with no tears. The job's done so fast you don't have time to cry. And speaking of time, how much time does it take to chop celery with a knife?
Oh my God.
With this machine,
look at how fine that is.
For egg salad, tuna fish, come the stuffing, come the holidays, look at that. You can chop more celery in 10 seconds.
Show everybody how fine, because celery is, to get it like that.
I know.
That is...
Who wants to drag out a food process?
Chef couldn't do that. Right? No, a chef would use a machine.
This does way more work than those electric food processors. And here's the thing. It's so versatile. Look, run it through on an angle instead of straight up and down. You can make celery spears for your stir fries. So there's actually 26 ways to cut celery with this machine. But watch this, because if you like the way it slices, if you like the way it minces, if you like the way it dices, you're going to love the way it juliennes. And by the way, here's the difference difference with this machine. I said it comes all in one. Ooh. It does way more work than those electric food processors.
John, look at that.
You can julienne your zucchini. Maybe you want to julienne carrots. Take a carrot and a stalk of celery or bok choy, run it through on an angle like this, and now you got your stir-fry cuts. With that button on top of the machine, it feeds it through to the end so you don't waste anything, and you get perfect little carrot sticks. I mean, how much time would that take to do with a knife? Now you can, and look at this.
Well, and piles of food. You got to realize, and John knows this, this is what restaurants have been doing for years.
Oh, yeah.
They know the value of the mandolin slicer because they got to do a lot of things fast.
Like
look at those.
Fries?
Now, you do that with a sweet potatoes, put a little salt on it, put that in the oven and bake those. They're going to be delicious.
But watch the difference.
600 left.
Watch this. I'm going to flip this back over, okay? So now it's going to be a slicer instead of a dicer. And you slide it back in, but now I'm going to take the slicing blade out. I'm going to go down here, pop this blade in. You can see how now instead of a straight blade, this one actually has a ripple to it. So now, with the rest of this zucchini that I have, okay, instead of slicing or julienning, now you're going to get that ripple cut.
I love this.
Okay, for salads.
So I can make the wavy potato chips that I love.
If you want wavy potato chips, you can make them by the bucket load with this machine. And with that safety holder, it takes it right down to the end so you never waste anything and you can't cut yourself. Look at that.
It's perfect.
You get those ripple potato chips.
Oh
if you soak these in cold water for about 10 minutes, they curl up like a regular potato chip.
And then you can just fry them up.
Because all the starch comes out of the potatoes. Sure. And that way they don't clump together and stick together.
You know,
when you
it's so nice when you can take your food and you can turn it into something that's visually pleasing.
Yes.
If you've got kids that won't eat their veggies, make them carrot sticks. or make them zucchini sticks and give them a little of that ranch dressing that they love. And trust me, they'll eat it.
And with those ridges on there, they hold more dressing.
Yes.
You'll love that.
500 left now.
But watch this, because now you can take this blade out.
Yep.
Watch this. There's one more blade I'm going to show you here. And this, remember I showed you that four-sided tin can. You want to
dump this one off and we'll clear it off, John?
I'll tell you what. I've got an easy way to clean the kitchen.
Oh, yeah.
Put a hole in your table and push everything to the floor.
And we'll bring out, well, there we go. Now we got a fresh surface to work on.
Here, watch this.
Well, that's how much food you do. You need time to clear it all out.
Listen, you can do so much work with this machine. You want to grate carrots for carrot cake or carrot bread, zucchini for zucchini bread or zucchini muffins.
Oh, look at that.
Chocolate, carrots, coconut. I mean, you can, how about cheese? Hard Parmesan cheese. In fact, you can do soft cheddar cheese for taco night. Look at that. It's done in seconds, and your fingers, because of the safety holder, when you get down close to the end, okay, look. When you get close to the end with one of these, you end up wearing one of these.
Oh, it's terrible.
But watch this.
I don't even like to think about that.
Because of those prongs and the way this safety holder works.
Even our chefs, you guys all know. Nobody, the grater.
You can even grate the stem.
You lose a piece of a knuckle on a grater, you'll never forget that the rest of your life.
Watch this. I got to show you this, because if you love coleslaw, and I know they're going fast here. Here, I forgot which blade is where.
You got 500 left,
Watch
John.
this. We're going to slide this one in.
All right.
And by the way, look, if you like coleslaw, or on taco night, you want to make a salad. Here, do this with iceberg lettuce on taco night. For hot slaw, coleslaw, pepper slaw, chow chow. I mean, look at that. It comes out more like shredded wheat.
You pay an extra $1 or $2 for a bag of that already shredded. It'll never be as fresh as doing it like that. So if you want to make your own slaw, if you want to do your own pickled onions,
and here's
like
the cool thing. Flip this over. If you don't like your coleslaw long and stringy, maybe you like it like they have in restaurants. You want to chop your cabbage for deli-style coleslaw. With those teeth, now it's like having 14 little knives working at the same time to chop your cabbage deli-style.
Look at that.
And it's done in seconds. Look at that. No lumps, humps, bumps, or chunks.
All right,
you can sip that through
We're going to put our 5-minute clock up in just a sec. I've got about 460. That's how fast I'm going, 10 at a time. I've got let's say I got about 400 left. So if you want it, you want to chop an onion that fast?
If that's all you ever use it for is chopping onions, it's worth, look, what is that flex pay? That's $10, less than $10.
It's $9.98.
Are your fingers worth $1 a piece? Okay.
By the way,
it's worth that for the safety holder.
The flex pay is done at the end of the hour. So if you want to get it for $9.98, although I think for me, pay your $20 and get the thing, and you have to deal with it again.
Just for French
fries. There's no shipping on this either. But boy, you can really stretch the dollar with this.
Look, if you slip, your fingers are protected.
Totally, yeah. See, that's a good thing.
And here's the thing: when you've got that tray that the machine fits over, okay, it locks right on the top of any tray. And watch this. Here, I dropped that that safety holder off the front.
You got
I'm gonna grab
another
one
cowboy
over
hat
here.
in there somewhere.
But watch this, because when I flip this blade over, now with the teeth are down, you're not going to be able to julienne or mince. Now you're going to be it's going to
just
slice.
slicing, yeah.
So like I said, for bananas, apples, kiwi fruits, lemon, lime, orange, tangerine, with that button on top of the safety holder, everything goes into this
Johnny,
bowl.
show that, because lemons are not easy to slice like that.
Yeah, the skin is like meat, right?
It's like leather, yeah. Look at that.
But look at that. They're all the same thickness. So for dehydrating, you're gonna love what it'll do for your lemon, lime, orange, grapefruit.
All right.
And of course, all you do is run it through that blade.
This will sell out in this airing. I have 300 left. I think we have is our left counter up there?
I gotta
Kyle,
show
I
you
can't even
this.
see it. That says sold. So we'll flip that around and then we'll
slicing
say
our
how
way
many
into
we
a
have
corner here.
left. And I am telling you, it's going to go. If you
Look at
love
this.
corn.
Look at this guy. We've sliced, diced, chopped, julienne. It even takes corn off the cob 4 or 5 rows at a time. Whether your corn is blanched, cooked, or raw, it's a great corn stripper. Listen, if you've ever used a knife to take corn off the cob, you know how it flies all over the kitchen and you end up with it in your hair and on your glasses, on the ceiling sometimes. Everything stays right in the bowl, so now you don't have to worry about cleaning up a huge mess in the kitchen when you're taking corn off the cob.
So here's what I'll tell you. 200 left or so. But I have a ton of people online. In fact, we're probably going to drop the clock in a moment or two. But if you'd like one, I didn't even say anything, but you do have your choice of color.
Oh, look at that.
Actually,
look at all that corn.
It's not a choice of color. It's a choice of lack of color, because one is white and one is black. So, but you're gonna love these. And by the way, you'll see the little adjustments, the little extra chopping blades. Do you see how they're built right in the side? And you simply pull them out and pop them in as you see fit. You see that's how they come out, like that, and then they lock in. Each one comes with a little safety cowboy hat. So that's what your fruit goes on, so you don't hurt your knuckles. And then it also comes with a little tray. Conveniently enough, too, which I love, it all stores right inside. All right, I think we should say goodbye to that. Oh. If you're on the line, don't go anywhere. We will get to you. We will take care of you. John Florell, once again. We need to have an HSN Today sellout pin. The Monday Night Show's got them. The punks.